What's your strangest addictions? Warning, not safe for work. I kinda understand this one. I rip off my toenails for the pleasure of pain, and when the open one touches something, my whole body jolts and it feels kinda good. The fuck? Yep, feels great. I'm with the guy above this. The fuck? I use bobby pins to clean my ears. It's the best feeling ever. They're basically the same as the ear scoop cleaner things you can buy. It actually gets the earwax out. Don't clean my ears for a week and it feels so good when I do. I found a long time ago I have eczema in my ears, which makes them itchy, and then a few years ago, I figured out bobby pins work great. They don't hurt, or scratch hard enough to bleed and no earwax. Now hold up one goddamn second. Could you play percussion by using your eardrum and a bobby pin? Vocal percussion on a whole nother level. Coming from my mind. Okay, fucking weird one here. Frozen corn. Like I'll eat it frozen. My wife looked at me like she instantly regretted the 7 years we've been together. Well shit. I never thought I'd see something about frozen corn, but here I am. I never thought it weird either until she pointed out to me 32 years of life I went on thinking this was normal. Mayo. I prefer mine grilled, but cold corn does taste really good. I've yet to see someone eat it frozen, though. I mean, I'll eat corn, however it's always fucking delicious. It's just ridiculous how I can grab a bag of it right out of the freezer, tear a hole into the fucker and just pour it into a bowl and eat it with a spoon. It's ridiculous. First step is admitting there's a problem, I suppose. Haha, that weird smell trucks and air conditioners produce. Two different but similar smells. You know the ones. When a car's been sitting in the hot and you turn on the AC and that musty metal air comes out. It's a weird smell, but I get you. That AC in the car smell reminds me of my childhood. From putting my face right to the vent when I'd get in the car. Good times. Dude, no joke, my sister and I used to turn on the AC and run to the front to take in that fresh scent. Garlic. Seriously, I put it in everything. I eat it raw. I've gone out to restaurants and just ordered a side of garlic. I've had garlic ice cream, garlic cookies. My apartment smells like it right now because I put a ton of it in the chicken I had for dinner today. Garlic is to me what cobra is to the honey badger. The greatest discovery I've made is taking garlic and putting it in tin foil and then popping it in oven. And it just becomes creamy and melty. So good. Take garlic, smash lightly, put in jar. Cover with honey. Let rest for 2-3 days. Enjoy delicious snack. I like the taste of raw flour. Sometimes when I'm baking, especially when I was younger, I would lick off the layer of flour that would accumulate on my hand. I now know it has bacteria in it that I shouldn't be consuming, so I refrain from that now. I eat raw spaghetti sticks. Just love it. OMG, yes, same. Finally someone with a word addiction like mine. Noodle chipsticks. I've actually tried that but didn't really have a taste for it. LOL, my favorite beverage is straight vanilla coffee creamer. I'm not a coffee drinker, and I never have been. I just really like drinking cups of creamer. This comment made me shit my pants. Let me clean you right up. Opens mouth. I got diabetes from thinking about drinking cups of vanilla creamer. Sugar-free Monster in the white can. Very exact. I see. At over $2 per can. I might need a second job just to support this addiction. As a fellow Monster addict, I'll offer this advice. Start drinking the new flavors. They're way better. Ultra Fiesta and Paradise. OMG. And buy the bulk packs. It brings your price way down. I used to almost feel kind of ashamed doing it, to be honest, but I'm not paying $2 a can anymore, so I'm happy. Just to clarify, obviously if the white one is your jam, stick with it, but the newest flavors kick ass. I pluck hair on my legs a lot. I do it to think, and I kinda like the pain. Actually, I do the exact same thing with my pubic hair. I'll use my fingers, and if that doesn't work, tweezers. Always use tweezers myself. It's satisfying, and honestly not a terrible place to pluck hair from. It's where I'd shave anyways. Yep, I grab the end of the hair with my fingers, and with my other finger, I put it on the base of the hair. I then pull to the side, instantly ripping out the root without much pain. Eating raw potatoes. MMMH. Yes, a little salt and MMHMMM. The crunch. I enjoy taking shots of malt vinegar. I legit like to smell my finger after sticking it in my ass. Not like deep inside, but just at the entrance so it got enough of that assy smell. and I would do it at every occasion I make, oftentimes when I'm alone. I did this as a kid. Best smell ever. But I went fucking all in. I've honestly been doing it for as long as I can remember. The weirdest combination is after a shower when I'd be lying butt naked on my bed and doing it while chewing on the corner of a piece of fabric, either my towel or duvet. I love chewing fabric. Not to sound weird or anything, but ever consider a dildo and sticking it in there then smelling the whole thing? I eat plastic bottle caps. There I said it. I buy bottles of mustard and eat it out of bowls. Shit's so good to me. Are we talking yellow mustard, Dijon, honey? Why out of bowls? Can't you just squirt it into your mouth? Some of us have self-respect. I have a very intense desire to eat Comet, like the cleaning powder. I mean, I'd never actually do it, but just seeing the canister makes my mouth water in the best way. I love the smell and get the feeling that the grittiness would feel so lovely against my teeth. I sometimes chew soldering wire, sunflower seeds. I've been eating them for over 15 years and my mouth will get so raw from storing them under my tongue while I eat one at a time, but goddamn do I love them. Building ventilation noise. I once spent a lot of time on the clock just standing in a room in a building at work that just had fans and huge vents everywhere. When I was young I ate the dry mac and cheese packets, also the powder from Crystal Light packets. Thought I gave me a competitive edge when playing basketball. My Little Pony BDSM porn. I can't stop thinking about dying. What I'd look like. How my body would seize up and fall if I were to have an aneurysm. Whether I'd relax or not if I were falling from a building. Whether or not my eyes were close. How I'd feel. I know it's sort of morbid, but it's something I find my thoughts drifting towards when I'm daydreaming. I used to have strange food combinations when I was a teenager. One was getting a cucumber and dip it in sugar. The other one was McDonald's French fries and dip them in their soft serve. Oh boy. So, when I was younger I was potty trained at the normal age, but I continued to shit myself up until about 10. It was bad. Like, the school nurse had to wipe my ass bad. As I got older I learned to control my anus and hold the poop. So I would stand in the corner and let out just a little bit and squeeze it back in because I liked the way it felt in my butt. I did this for most of my childhood. Years later turns out I like men. I like to eat tiny amounts of plaster. I bought modeling plaster without any additives, pour it into a chocolate mold and let it dry. I am using a lot of water so it is about as hard as a cookie. I love the smell and the taste. Freaking weird, I know. P.
Like and subscribe or everyone will learn your strangest addiction.